So, after our valiant attempt at trying to beat West Ham, we've had a bit of a blip in the league. Hello guys and welcome to Dreaming is Possible here with Chesterfield, and yeah, as you can see, it was a valiant attempt, wasn't it, against West Ham in the last episode, but then we went on, it sort of maybe took a little bit dip with morale and stuff. So 3 games in the league, all draws, like no losses but draws, like, so obviously points dropped there. I mean, we're back to sort of winning ways, only just against Birmingham. Today we're going to have Swansea and we're going to have Portsmouth in today's episode, guys, but even with that little blip, yes, we are still sitting second in the Championship, which is bizarre because, like, you know, I mean, Watford have sort of got themselves a little bit of a lead now by 7 points, but the rest of the teams, they've had the opportunity to jump above us to, like, you know what I mean, with our results, but they're just having bad results as well, like, sort of thing. So we are still within a possibility of actually getting promoted, which is just bizarre. Good to see Anti-Sparrow, like, you know what I mean, getting up there, but look at Ryan Brewster. Yeah, Ryan Brewster is right up there, like, you know what I mean, 18 goals, like, he has got out of the 26, how many is he that West Brom play? 26 that they've played, that but on loan obviously from Liverpool. Charlie Lawrence though in second spot, like, yes, our ex-player and obviously viewer as well. Charlie, you're doing pretty well in second spot with 15 goals as well to your name, and yeah, we'll hope to try and possibly bring you back to the club. We'll put a bid in, see if you want to come. But anyway, yeah, let's take on Swansea and obviously Portsmouth in today's episode, guys. Okay, so these are the two lineups. It's a 4-2-3-1 also from Swansea as well. A few changes just due to injuries, fitness, things like that sort of thing. So that's why young Oliver Clay is going to start at right back. We got Yarney and Clark in there alongside with Humphrey, I should say, like, you know what I mean, out on the left. Dreyer and Sutton as the two midfield, kind of like they're making that their like sort of own at the moment. They've got a really good partnership going on. Simonix and Sparrow ahead of them. Carl Warner, yeah, I'm sticking with him. He's done pretty well, like, you know what I mean. And then Torme is actually going to play on the right rather than the left, like I say, but it's just due to fitness and a few injuries that the players have like picked up. So with that bounce back from Birmingham, let's see if that continues now as we face Swansea. But it's a ball in from Swansea. Gilmore goes straight in, but Matthews manages to grab that from the corner. Are we going to be starting some kind of an attack from this clearance from Matthews? Just lays it back here to Yarney. Plays it out here to young Oliver Clay now, pushing forward. Plays it into Torme. Obviously their partnership's not going to be brilliant, but they'll work it through the game. Torme now trying to get past Schneiderlin, not able to do so. He's cut this out. Plays it forward to Thomas now. They caught us on a little bit of a counter-attack here. Thomas has surged into the box. It's a great run, but he hits it straight at Matthews. Played all the way down here. Humphrey's going to get there. He could play it back to his keeper, which he has done. Matthews now looking for options. Goes long out here to find, again, Torme. He surges forward, comes off the wing, plays it out here to Kyle Warner. What can he do? Goes into the box. Oh, and somehow that is gone in. I don't know if that's got. It has been credited to him, but it looked like it had gone in off Harley as an own goal. We'll see, obviously, a little bit clearer here. But it was just weird the way that it sort of like bounced. As Warner picks it up here, he initially. Yeah, they've gone to Harley's gone to clear it. He's actually hit it back against Warner, and it's actually gone in. So, bit of a lucky one, that one. It is now Rothwell for Swansea. Great run through the middle here from Rothwell. We need to cut him out here. We need to stop his run, but we've managed to force him to play it out here to the winger. But he's hit it straight at the keeper again. They've had shots on target, but they're not very good, and they're just going straight at Matthews, which is good for us. Dreyer plays it all the way back to Matthews, who's been linked with a few clubs, and I've wanted to like try and keep him at the club because quite a few clubs are now like sniffing around. Even Arsenal put a bid in, but it was quite low, so he didn't want to go, which is good to see. He's quite happy where he is. Great ball from Clay though. Has found Sparrow. Can he finish? He can. Great play there. Young Oliver Clay, great vision there to see Sparrow in some space, and Sparrow with a great one-on-one and gets his 14th of the season. But you see here from the young fullback here, just straight over the top. It's a great ball, nicely weighted, and great finish as well. So we're 20 minutes gone. We're looking pretty comfortable. It's a free kick now, though, for Swansea. Can they get back into it with this free kick? They can't. Matthews just tips it around for a corner. Plays back inside. A little bit dangerous because Sparrow was there. Here's Gilmore, great ball through. Thomas is in, he has a good chance, and yes, they're back in this. Josh Thomas with the finish. It was a great ball from Gilmore. See here on the replay, Gilmore just curls that one into the path of Thomas, and yeah, kind of similar to how Spyro's goal was as well. And Thomas like gets Swansea back into this. Swansea now playing out from the back. Could get back into this quite easily. They could get a draw here, like, or could not get a draw, but could draw things up, like, you know what I mean, before half time if we're not careful. Because they seem to have like built some confidence from getting that goal, and as you can see, Thomas has done that. But in fact, it's actually been put down as Dylan Markanday has actually got it. So did Thomas not actually? I think he just put the keeper off rather than actually touching it. But Swansea, from 2-0 down, are right back into this game. You can see here, here's Markanday hits this one, and yeah, it doesn't actually hit Thomas, and it just fools Remy Matthews, and it goes straight in. Yeah, not good. Momentum has definitely shifted towards Swansea. So it's been a very interesting first half. Like I say, we took a 2-0 lead, looked pretty comfortable, but Swansea just, yeah, got momentum back into this, and it's 2-2. Are we able to make it 3-2? We're not. Torme just blast it wide. So yeah, like I say, interesting first half. We had more of the attempts, but not as many on goal. Whereas obviously Swansea were getting more of those on target. And yeah, it's 2-2. Yeah, so I suppose like looking at that, you'd have to say that was a fair result. Maybe Swansea maybe thinking that they shouldn't have gone 2-0 down, but they did. Okay, just going to make a couple of changes. Levi Sutton's not at the best of games, whatever, so Tom Dinsmore's going to come on there. As you can see, Matt Clark, he's kind of struggling with just not only with fitness, but he's got a 6.5, so decided to bring the young Italian Parola on as well. And now Swansea on the counter-attack as Thomas plays it here to Markanday. Plays it back. Here is Thomas. Good interception. It's fallen nicely to Tom. If he finds the right pass, he can get Spyro in. But he's gone for goal. And his striking partner was right there, like he should have played it through. Not good, that wasn't. So because of that, I've decided to take Torme off, brought Patrick Garber on for the last sort of 5 minutes and gone a little bit more attacking, see if we can maybe just grab this, but it looks like it's going to finish 2-2. Oh no, we actually have got a highlight. And it is for us at the moment. As Smodix plays it into the box, Barra's there, Garber trying to get onto that, so he's forced it out for a corner, maybe get synced from this corner. As Garber fires this one in, Warner's trying to get there, it's going to fall to Sammy Smodix, hits this one, great off effort, and Parola's trying to win that, but Warner actually was offside. So both teams going for it in the final minutes, but there it is, full time, 2-2. Yeah, I think maybe a fair reflection on how the game was. I think 2-2 is probably a fair result. Looking at the stats, you probably think that maybe we should have just edged it, but to give away the 2-0, we can't really complain, can we? It's our own doing, that is, to let Swansea back into it. Announcement of stadium expansion. I'm pleased to announce that plans are afoot to expand our stadium. The planned expansion subject to approval. So where are we? It's going to increase it to 12,200 from 10,300 or something. So just a couple of thousand increase. Helps, I suppose, with revenue. We probably need a bigger stadium if we were to get into the Premier League. So, but yeah, it's going to be completed sort of August time. So yeah. So the big news is, and I forgot to say at the beginning of the episode, is that Malcolm Clark has left the club. Yeah, he's gone to Leicester. You won't see how much for, but it's actually gone for 4.5 million that he has joined Leicester. Basically what it was is I didn't want to sell him, and when it came to the point, he said, he basically said that because Leicester are in a higher division, which they are in the Premier League, whatever, don't like stand in my way of like, you know, fulfilling my potential. So I tried to convince him, said like, you know, like, I'll give you better wages, I'll sign better players, stuff like that, like, and he was like, no, you're standing in my way, like, sort of thing, I want to go. So Malcolm, yeah, you've gone to Leicester, we've made a massive profit on him because you're only valued at around about 200,000 and they paid 4.5 million for you, so they were desperate to have you. So good luck at Leicester, but hopefully one day again we can bring you back. The other signing that's actually gone is Ethan Walker. He's actually gone to Tenerife for 2.5 million. So he's actually, Tenerife have come in for him, and he's gone there. He was kind of bit like not happy with with not getting enough playing time, so decides to cash in on him and got $2.5 million for him. Not looking at signing anyone, no need to, but just letting you know about those two signings. The other thing that I wanted to mention, and keep forgetting to do so, is Ben Stokes, who says wants to know how he's doing. Well, this is you, Ben. You've been on a few training courses and stuff like that, sort of thing. So I just wanted to show you what your coach looks like. You know what I mean? But this is his stats and everything. Looking pretty decent when it comes to your stats, and yeah, there's not a lot I can say more about it. You wanted to be a coach in the game. There's not much else I can really say and stuff. But yeah, you have been out, like I say, on getting some training courses. You're up to a sort of national A license now, trying to get you up to where everyone else is with the Continental Pro license, and just working on that with the board. But yeah, there we are, and thanks for watching, Ben. So just to fill you in on some of the injuries, like I say, we've got Dembele's out and Benza's out. We've got Ty Fleming out. So yeah, it's some key players. And the other thing is Joseph Yanni, is our captain, is come to us and said that he's not happy with his playing time. Well, he's not as good as what some of the other players are, so he's kind of slipped down the pecking order, and he wants to actually go out on loan. So our club captain's come to me and said he wants to actually go out on loan. So yeah, fine, accept it. You know what I mean? That I would say that's him done at the club. If that's the case, you don't want your captain turning around saying you don't want to be part of the club, do you? You got to. It's a squad basis, isn't it? And if you've got other players that are playing better, then you're going to put them in. He just decided, no, I'm not willing to fight for my place. I'd rather go out on loan. So, yeah, there we go. But anyway, let's get into this game against Portsmouth. So last time these two teams met, it was a 0-0 at our ground. What can we do when we travel to theirs? Here's Warner into Smodics now. Levi Sutton going back here to Warner. Plays the ball through. Great ball. Spyro now. Can he finish? He can. Nicely done. Great. 15th goal of the season from Anthony Spyro. Great ball from Warner. Spyro's on fire at the moment. Really, really is good in front of goal. So, like I say, I'm so glad was able to bring him back to the club. Are they checking for offside? I think they're checking just for offside there. But yeah, he was clearly onside. It was a great run through the two centre-backs and then finished well. So, free kick here from Portsmouth. Played into the box. Oh, it's bounced around and it's come to Burgess. Yeah, and they've managed to get an equaliser. But yeah, it was bouncing about in there. It's kind of a little bit of a pinball situation. Just came into the box, didn't clear it initially. It was a poor attempt at clearing it, and Burgess just blasted that in. It fell nicely to him. So as we come up to half-time, both teams still tied at 1 goal each. We'll be a little bit disappointed. We got 10 shots on target in that first half after the 13, and we only scored 1 goal. And we need to make sure that, yeah, it's great that we're getting them on target, but there's no point just sort of passing to the goalkeeper, is it? We got to be more clinical. Ball in from Garber from the corner, but cleared away. Sutton's going to get there first though. Is he able to get past their defender? He knocks it back to Richard Wire, but yeah, he should have took his time there, and they're on a counter-attack here. It's a great opportunity. Good save though from Matthews. He's Mr. Reliable. We could have lost quite a lot of goals if it weren't for him. He's been a really good, one of my best signings, I think. Remy Matthews plays it back here to Richard Wyatt. Can he find a good ball in? He can. Warner tries to get in on that one, but not able to get it. Toffolo plays it back. Garber's there. What a finish. Patrick Garber gets his 7th goal of the season, and it's a great strike. Hits this clean as you like. As you can see, Garber kind of instrumented starting all this off. Warner then tries an attempt, lays it back here, comes back from Toffolo, hits it on the volley, and great finish from Patrick Garber. His form at the moment has actually got him called up for the USA squad, so yeah, he's doing really well. And it's a calf strain picked up from Carl Warner, so we're going to need to make a substitution there. But Spyro is through on goal here, so we'll wait until after this highlight. And he's been taken out, and it's a penalty, and we could now be in a comfortable position as Dreyer steps up for this one. Can he finish? That's the question. He can. Sends the keeper the wrong way. We're 3-1 now. We can make that substitution. So it is Nathan Tormey going to be coming on for the injured Carl Warner. But we're in comfortable position now, leading 3-1. And we've only got about 10 minutes left as this highlight comes in. Can we get there? We can. Can we get a breakaway? Not going to get there in time. Tormey does. Oh, he's through. He's all by himself. So he's going to do this all alone. Can he finish? He can't. It's straight at the keeper. Got to do better in those positions. Got to do better. Managed to get a corner out of this though. Garber whips this one in, coming in, but not able to find anyone. It's come here to Richard Wyatt. Can he get the ball back in the box? He can't. Throw in here from Wyatt here to Levi Sutton. Whips this across. It's going to fall nicely to Spyro. It's a mistake from Vincent Young, I think it is. Yeah, it's a mistake there from the defender. And Spyro doesn't need any invitation, or a second invitation anyway, as he just like literally just like latches onto this one. As it's like played into the box here, you'll see Sutton fires that one in. It hits the back of the head of Vincent Young. He doesn't actually know anything about it. Wow. Don't know why he's facing the wrong way. But that is bizarre. And then another good block and Parola now. Can he get this one away? He can, but he can't find anyone. Chance there, but Sutton is through. Anthony Spyro surging forward. He's one-on-one, and he's just becoming absolutely lethal in front of goal. Like, you know what I mean, with these one-on-ones now. And a great hat-trick from Anthony. As you can see here, great ball from Sutton. Just takes it on the chest, Spyro takes it down, and he's pretty much, yeah, you bet your house on him in those sort of situations. And so, because obviously Anthony's got himself a hat-trick, going to give Paul Glatzel a run out just to give him some like game fitness, and also Tom Dinsmore on for Luke Dreyer. Dreyer's just looking a little bit more tired than most, so drop Sutton back and Dinsmore's going to come on there. And there it is. What a fantastic result. 5 goals to 1. As you can see, 22 attempts and 16 of those being on target. Really great. Anti Spyro played a blinder. But yeah, really good performance from the lads. Really impressed with that. So considering we were away from home, I think that's a really good result, and it keeps us sitting nicely in second place. I mean, Fulham have got a couple of games in hand over us, and obviously so has Bristol City, got 1 game in hand. But yeah, it's the goal difference that is massively helping us, and things and results like that go a long way to doing that. So as you can see, Kyle Warner has actually picked up a calf strain in that, had to come off, so he's going to be out for 4 to 5 weeks. So another injury. That's something that we are like suffering from at the moment. We've got quite a few injuries, and it seems to be actually to our wingers as well. Maybe I'm just pushing them a little bit too hard, but yeah, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. We're down to like bare bones when it comes to wingers now, like sort of thing. So we're going to like rely on our under 23 players and stuff like that, trying to step up now. But yeah, like I say, he's out for 4 to 5 weeks. But there we are, guys. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. I really do appreciate you tuning in, guys. Like, I mean, the more the merrier. Remember, guys, comment down below. That's why I do this. I do it so I can read your comments and stuff like that, and to get an interaction with you guys. With me being stuck indoors like all the time, you know what I mean, it's great to be able to like connect with you guys. So please feel free to comment down below, no matter what it is. Don't even have to be about the video, don't matter, like, you know what I mean, just comment below, guys. Really want to hear from you. But anyway, guys, take it easy. One of them would be appreciated. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.